And good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Undercover ET UK. Today we've got a special one. We're going to go over Tom DeLonge's video. He posted a video quite a while back on Reddit and it went ballistic, okay? And the reason why it went ballistic was because A, he was he's a famous person in a band, a well-known band. And secondly, it's quite compelling evidence. And to be honest with you guys, it's similar to what you guys send in to me every single day, okay? Actually, it's a short clip, so even though it's really good for the 2 or 3 seconds that we see the thing, you guys are actually sending better evidence, in my opinion. Let's have a quick look at that. Please like and subscribe to the channel. As always, Undercover ET UK is free to do. Support the public's footage, support disclosure, folks. That's what it's all about. And hit the join button as well. See if you can't grab a saucer membership, because we are going to be taking off this year. UFO hunts, small meetups, lunches. We're going to have conversations and get to know each other on a personal level. This is a really tight-knit community. We're going to keep it that way, and we're going to try and learn as much as we can about the UFO phenomena. Okay, so let's get into today's videos. And in fact, let's start off with Tom DeLonge. Let's do it. So this is the clip, and to be honest with you guys, there ain't much, okay? It's a couple of seconds of raw footage and then enhancements. So original audio is not really needed, okay? It's just, so yeah, and then we go into enhancements and stuff, but ultimately it's these first few seconds here. This is the raw footage, and you guys can see clear as day, right? That's just a larger hockey puck, in my opinion. It's got the metamaterial, it's got the plasma around it, and that's really what's covering up the image there. You can see it's just got a puck inside there, right? Or even below it, and with one attached maybe, and then you've got this aura. And I'm going to take that still, and I'm going to take several. Now what's disappointing about this clip is there's no other objects with it. It's such a short clip. That doesn't mean that it's totally alone, but in the time that we see it, it is alone. So not getting any verification there. But the way it pulls off, and like I say, the metamaterial that this thing is showing, it really does look like just your normal hockey pucks, you know, what we see all the time. It looks a little bit larger than what we normally see, but it depends on the distance, you see. It depends how close or how far away this thing is. And the way it goes off, you see how it just seemingly vanishes? Really annoying. It's really annoying that it's cut off there. But you see this here. Now, there could be some really fine cloud here, but actually I feel like at this point where it's at its most faintest is when it's actually taking off, as in it's going. It's starting to, it's travelling off. It's not gone instantaneous, but it's starting to travel off at ridiculous speeds. That's my opinion. It could just suddenly go off and cloak itself because it's realised it's being watched. But yeah, who knows, folks? Who knows? Is it one object? Is it two? I feel like there's a hockey puck here. Who knows? This metamaterial, they cover themselves up so well, so well. And I'm just going to see if there's any more still shots that I can grab from this that would be worth taking. I mean, that in itself is quite good, right? That initial. It's a cracking capture. So all of this here, this is just effects that's been added onto the video, okay? And then you can see here, Tom DeLonge, original audio, Tom DeLonge. Change the world, it really did. And this was, you know, a snippet from the post that was, I don't know how many years ago it was now. I'm going to take that as well. It's interesting. It's an interesting one. I do like it when someone well known comes forward and says, look, hey, I've captured this. But I'm not being funny. He's not the first musician to do it. Robbie Williams has also had his own experiences and let everyone know what he's seen. You know, I think one of his experiences, he was on a sun lounger or something, just looking up at the sky, and he saw these objects, these like orb lights just forming right in front of, right above him. And it is always good to, you know, because these people have careers, they've got reputations that they you know, they fully rely on their reputations, and respect to anyone who dips into this world who is famous, because you're putting it all on the line. You know, you're putting it all on the line, risking it for a biscuit, so to speak. Right, I'm going to take this one. I don't know if I've got it already. They all look very similar, right? But I'm going to take what I can, and we're going to enhance this, and we'll just go with it. Yeah, really interesting. And I'll tell you what, while Pickwish is loading up there, I'll just show you the enhancements that these guys have done. They've enhanced the background, they've zoomed in, they've done all these things. I don't have the file, so I can't do that myself, but I only need the image, really. Speed, for me, the speed's not showing. We're not getting any radio clicks. It's alone. Okay, so there's a lot of doubt I cast on this, except for the fact that it looks like a hockey puck. It looks like there's metamaterial around it, and it seemingly moves off in such a swift motion as well. And that to me is all the telltale signs. In some cases, that's all I need. Yeah, look at the enhancements, folks. What do you think? Clearly got some sort of energy inside there, right? But we see this quite often, and we never know really what we're looking at. Okay, let's do the enhancements. Just maybe we'll find this hockey puck inside. I feel like we will. I feel like this is exactly what it is. It's just a hockey puck saucer, and yeah, that's exactly what we're seeing. Now you can see the metamaterial's gone, completely gone. It's because the metamaterial is quite faint, and the AI will take away anything that's faint, and it will just leave the object inside, and that's it. We've got the fat end, we've got the short end. It just matches up to every single hockey puck we always see all the time. Look, there you go, fat end. It's actually picked up more of the... See, the material, this metamaterial could well be hiding the top of this. There could be a top to it. Look at that. Clearly a puck, right? Clearly a puck. And you see it looks quite big. Looks quite big. Bigger than normal, you know. So you can see here how the plasma has interacted with the object here, and it's just removed all of this. I would imagine the puck is actually coming out to here, up and round. Yeah, it's definitive. Look at that one. Look, that must have been caught on an angle. Again, I don't think these. I'm going to redo them as well, just to see if we can get the most cleared up image that we can possibly get in these moments where I've taken the screenshots. And Tom, if you are watching, I don't know if you are, but if you are, and you've got more footage that you want to send on to me, mate, just for my opinion, I'd happily email me, undercoveretuk@gmail.com, and let me know what you've got, buddy. I'll happily look at it. I'll give you my opinion. You may know far more than me. We may learn something together. Who knows? But anyone who's a UFO enthusiast that knows what they're looking at, you're my friend, mate. You're my friend at the end of the day. Look at this thing. Incredible. And I'm fairly confident a man of your stature will have more evidence, and I want to see it. There's that metamaterial, just taking that away from the puck again. Okay, fabulous. Let's re-upload and try again. Okay, let's see what we get, folks. Look, be really interested to see more of this, and like I say, the public are sending it in all the time. Look at that. Look at you, mate. Looks very similar to Gavin Young's capture in Norfolk, doesn't it? This saucer shape. But I believe we just caught it at an angle in the moment there. I feel like this is actually it. This is our hockey puck. You can see the metamaterial spewing, but it's got larger. We're getting through it. Look at you, mate. It's amazing, isn't it? And again, is this our puck? And then this metamaterial was just made up the image there. Hard to know, isn't it? We don't know where the sun's facing, if there is any sunlight, if it's going to be hitting this thing. It's just brilliant, isn't it? Shame that there's no other objects with it. If I had the original file, if the video was a bit longer, I may be able to find something else, but I don't have it. So, fab. Right, let's move on. And hopefully, you never know, might get contacted, might have some more coming my way. Brilliant. Right, on to today's videos, and we have got Gavin Young. Yet again, he's found another video taken in December. Before we get into it, we're going to end on Gavin Young. Actually, what I want to do, I want to take you to this one here, Spain. So this is a bit of a personal one for me. I wasn't in Spain, but my partner's friend was in Spain, and she spent Christmas over there. And while she was over there, I said to my partner, look, can you get your friend to film the blue skies over in Spain, and maybe, just maybe, we'll capture something. And she sent a couple of videos. She didn't have a clue what she was doing, okay? She doesn't believe in this stuff, nor does my partner. They just did it because I asked. And sure enough, I thought I'd check the video today and just double check, and she has actually captured. So this is a bird, folks, okay? But when we get the glitching of the camera, now, the object appears and it shoots up into the sky incredibly fast. It's so tiny as well. And I can't wait to show her, to be honest. She's probably going to look at this and go, oh, that's nothing. But I promise you, this is exactly what we're seeing all across the world. Check this out. There's the refocus, and there's our UAP, and it comes out from the cloud here and just shoots up into the sky stupidly fast, and then all of a sudden the focus comes back. Look, it's just, we get it all the time, and the refocus is just another one of them things that lets us know that these things are present. It's around here, isn't it? Yeah, I don't see the object coming from below here. I only see it here. So there it is. There it is. Does it come out of the? Does it come from below the cloud or just that cloud? It's there, and I didn't see it here. It must have just been hiding in the cloud. But look, stupidly fast. Now, to see that in real time, folks, and you'll struggle, but I'll show it to you. Insane. Insane. And it just goes to show, like, this is my partner's friend. She's got no concept of these things at all. Okay, she didn't think she would capture anything. I actually looked at it and I went, nah, there's nothing there. It's only this morning when I decided to slow the footage down that I saw that. Incredible. And thank you so much for sending that in to me. Brilliant. I just can't believe Spain's just another one ticked off the list now. Okay, Gavin Young, Norfolk, taken December 2024. He was going back through some old videos. And folks, I'll just play it for you and then I'll do the analysation. There really isn't much to pick out here. You have to be like going over this with a fine-tooth comb in order to find anything. Now, as far as I'm concerned, these two are jets, okay, and you can hear them. At least one of them are jets. So, we know that. Gavin's told me that one of them is a jet. But there were two objects coming up shortly, which he was a little bit iffy about. And to be honest with you, I thought they would just be bugs. And although the UK is really cold, we still will produce the odd bug. Okay, it just won't be very many at all, if any. You know, it's really like seldom we don't have any bugs. But I have analysed the footage. I do feel like something fishy is going on here, and this was taken from his lounge. So, mate, if you can capture them from your lounge, that's brilliant. Keep trying, you know, keep trying. Right, okay. It really is. Like I say, this clip doesn't really offer much. It really doesn't. But I'm going to load it up in the other player. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on these objects here. Okay, and we're going to go up into the sky with them and just follow them as best as we can. Now, they're completely out of focus, okay? They are up there. They are way out there. But my concerns are, the reason why I wanted to show this was because I do believe there is some action going on up here. in the form of that white orb right there. You see that? It really is strange. And so it either got tagged by something or it's a UAP in itself. It's hard to know, isn't it? It's hard to know. So that's the white orb that I wanted to show you guys. Very, very odd. You would never have seen it yourself, Gav. So, yeah. And so there's another object here. Again, could be a plane. Could even be a bird. Okay, so that's the first round of craziness. So we had a white orb there that seemingly comes off the plane, and it shows itself a couple of times actually, but iffy, really iffy. So going back over the clip, and it only really happens. So where I want you guys to look is between the pole and Gavin's roof, and here, down here, where this looks like a telephone pole in the background here. This object here could well be a fly. Okay, could well be a fly. The way it comes in, dips onto the roof, does move quite fast. The way it zoops in, I don't know, Gav, is my honest answer. I don't know, mate. But the one by the roof here is an interesting one, and I'm struggling. You see? You see that movement there? Now most people would go, well, it's just a fly, Rob, it's tiny. Okay, well, it's cold in the UK, so again, flies are a little bit, there's not many of them. But what confuses me is this thing dips back down and splits off into two. You know how I feel about objects that split off into two, folks? Yeah? I don't get it. It's got some crazy movement, and it also splits off into two. Now look, if it was the summertime, you could still say it was a bug. Maybe two bugs attached doing their thing, you know, zipping round. We're seeing it all the time in dragonflies and stuff, but not in the winter. Not in the winter. And this is right above someone's house. So, mate, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's too far away. It's too grainy, but it's definitely very, very strange to me. Very, very strange. Definitely two objects there as well. So, who knows, mate? Who knows? I wanted to share that with you. And no enhancements to do on this one. Like I say, it's just the quality's not there, but interesting. Very interesting capture, mate. And Gav, if you can capture them from your lounge, mate, that's even better. Stay warm and capture UFOs from indoors, mate. Brilliant. Right, thank you so much for your time, folks. That's all we have time for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like always, like and subscribe to the channel, Undercover ET UK. I need your support. The public needs your support. Disclosure is on the verge of happening. Stephen Greer is talking about disclosure happening this week. So he knows a whistleblower that's going to come forward. It's going to provide, I think, physical evidence to say, look, these things are real. The control groups are real. I honestly believe something's going to happen soon, and I had a conversation with my friend who's a remote viewer this morning, and it's a bit of a story. I'm going to share it with you guys next week when I do the interview with her. I'm going to interview her, but in a nutshell, I really do believe something's going to happen, and preparations are in place. Let's just say that. So yeah, like, subscribe, take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.